I used to be scared to be abnormal. I think a lot of people are, like when you're growing up and stuff, it's not cool to be abnormal. I'm not afraid of that anymore, because the abnormalities are the things that make us cool. Or at least that's who I think are cool. Like when I meet people who are seemingly weird, or people don't really understand why someone would do what that person is doing, those are the people I'm drawn to. Those are the people that are interesting to me. Those are the people I want to get to know. Like, what's their story? My name is Geminelle Nicolette Dominique Rollins. I got laid off at the end of January. I didn't really know what I was going to do. Kind of prayed and meditated on it, and then it came to me that I should just pack up my bags and just go across country, basically, and do music for a while, just as a street performer, and see what opportunities came of it. The first day on my trip, I had all these plans and goals. It was like, oh, I'm going to hit this open mic, and then I'm going to go to this open mic, and so I got to Austin. I was tired, got off schedule, right? Decided just to head over to a local bar, grab a drink, see what came of that. And I met a guy who later on I found out is a local legend in Austin. That night, he kind of just took me around to different venues that were the cool spots for the locals. Had a chance to play with some pretty legendary musicians, blues musicians, at a place called Victory Grill, which was one of the last locations that's open as a part of the Chitlin circuit.
Feels like the sun will shine today. I don't know why, I just woke up feeling that way.
I shared a stage with people like Miles Davis and Etta James and even Tina Turner, so it was pretty cool.
Feeling so inspired, got your love, has got me wired. Will this love endure? I'm so sure, I'm so sure, I'm so sure. Ooh.
And that was a moment where I realized, like, now that I'm on this trip, I don't really have a schedule. I don't have to be somewhere at any time or any place, and that changed my whole perspective on my journey, but also on life. Like,
yeah, hopped up and smoked a little bit, whacked out for just a little bit. With you on my mind, damn, you're so fine. I wish that you were already mine. Won't share even a little bit. I want you in the full of it. Cause when you are near, I know you're here, and I know I have nothing to fear. Oh, I'm so sure. I'm so sure. I'm so sure. I'm so
keep so many schedules and keep time to so many things, and when you don't have that schedule, I think life kind of works itself out in a way that is more fitting to what you're trying to accomplish.
I had a vision of a love everlasting. I didn't want to lose it, so I tried to make it happen. And all my enthusiasm couldn't see that I was acting. Took my presence from the future as if I already had them. I jumped the gun again, I flew too high. The sun, he shot me down, I'm falling out of the sky. I'm tumbling towards the ground, I'm screaming out, God, why? He said, if you gon' be this cocky, better learn how to fly. So I said, you really be on my head. But I know when it's not a blessing, it's a lesson instead. And I promise you, I'm taking every lesson I've learned. And with this inspiration from you, from this past, I will turn. So even though I'm kinda anxious about the story you wrote, I keep in mind all of the times you helped me stay afloat. So when I find myself cocky trying to fly a little higher, I know this
I'm a singer-songwriter. I would say that those are primary. I'm a musician second.
As you fly nearby,
but as an artist, you're also so in tune with your creative self. It's hard not to follow that energy, and it's hard not to chase that passion. And if you pay attention to what's going on around you, you'll know that when you're not creating, when you're not doing what it is that you were built for, you feel restricted, you feel angry at times or frustrated, or you just don't feel complete. So as an artist, I would say follow the energy. Right? If things don't feel right, they're not right. If things feel good, then you're probably on the right track, you know? So just listen, pay attention, see where that takes you. I don't think I chose music. I think music chose me. I've been singing since I was a kid. My parents used to put me outside. I was singing so much. Like, go sing outside. You've been singing all day.
Just on different stages.
Uniquely enough, today, my grandmother's funeral, who lost a battle to cancer, but we didn't lose her. You know, we have to make sure that we're not selfish in our perspectives. Her gain can't be qualified as our loss.
Let some things go. It's like a choice.
Yeah.
You gotta make a choice.
I'm Kariga Bailey.
You know, and in trying,
a servant
there's a freedom
through arts, an educator, you know, all around just an ambassador of hope. So whatever the modality is that I can instill hope, I do so. Cancer is that phone call you don't want to answer in the middle of the night.